Why would God make people gay in the first place?
He doesn't.
Well, of course I would say it comes from God. If I didn't believe that, then I wouldn't be Christian.
Why would God make people gay
He doesn't.
Well,
if he didn't want them to engage in gay sex?
He doesn't.
all people have proclivities or
Let's give Mr. Rogan the answer that he should have gotten, shall we? Joe Rogan's insinuation, although incorrect, appears to be on the surface at least genuine. And when I say that, I mean he is genuinely asking, why does God make people gay if it is in fact a sin? It appeared to me that he was legitimately asking Matt Walsh for a theological answer. Unfortunately, he didn't get a very clear and concise answer, and that's okay. Nobody's perfect when answering questions, and we don't always get it right. So this video is going to be for the rest of you out there who may at some point be confronted with the very same question. Starting off, we have to understand that the world is very different than it was in the Garden of Eden under God's original design. Sin has consumed our world like a deadly cancer, and it isn't going to stop anytime soon. Why does this matter? Because that cancer has consumed every human being on earth. We are all affected by the iniquity of this planet. Differently, but equally. For example, I may have a proclivity towards anger and greed, whereas my brother may have issues with gluttony. Others have struggles with sexual sin, while others can't stop drinking or doing drugs. No matter what the type of sin we struggle with, it is still sin nonetheless. Notice, you don't have people accusing God of being responsible for the behavior of drug dealers or murderers. When speaking about the subject of homosexuality, however, people have gotten into the habit of making the erroneous statement that God made me this way. Not only is that incorrect, it really borders on blasphemy if you think about it. The answer that Rogan should have gotten was that although we are born in God's image, we are immediately corrupted by the iniquity that plagues this planet at birth. This is exactly why Christ came to earth to be the sacrificial lamb. This iniquity that has consumed this planet is so rampant that without being born again in Christ's name, we are doomed to remain on the broad road to destruction that Jesus described. Throughout my own research of this question, I came across the book of Galatians, particularly Galatians chapter 5, verses 13 through 17, which state, "You, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free, but do not use your freedom to indulge the flesh. Rather, serve one another humbly and in love. For the entire law is fulfilled in keeping this one command. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you bite and devour each other, watch out or you will be destroyed by each other. So I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. For the flesh desires what is contrary to the Spirit, and the Spirit what is contrary to the flesh. They are in conflict with each other, so that you are not to do whatever you want." If God supposedly makes us this way, then why is Jesus so clear about not gratifying the desires of the flesh? Having said that, brothers and sisters, thank you all so much for joining me today on the Cross Unit, man. Be safe, be good, be blessed. I'll see you when I see you. And remember, guys, please, that tomorrow is not promised to anybody. Have a good one, guys.